Kids. So we are on the let's go on the daily. So we are Bitcoin is sitting right at the daily EMA 21 right now, flirting with it, and people are on their edge of the seats, seeing if it's going to go below. Now, one thing I did want to mention, I was looking at a 2013 chart earlier, and I've stopped looking at it because um, actually, I don't really need to go to it, but I was looking at the first phase of the 2013 bull run in the beginning, but what I noticed was that it had never actually gone below the EMA 21 on the daily, let alone moving averages below it in that first phase of the 2013 bull run that I was looking in my earlier videos. So I've completely stopped looking at that. But however, in the 2017 bull run, every time Bitcoin did a correction, it came down either to the orange, and sometimes half the times it came down to the light blue line. The orange one is the 100 moving average, and the light blue is the moving average, 100 moving average, and the orange one is the 50. So let's see. So the last correction we had for this year, Bitcoin came down to the EMA 21 like on the daily like it's doing right now, which is I would say it's not really a very bad area to buy. And then it came up for a couple of days, which it seems like it's doing now. But keep in mind, it's not going to play exactly. You cannot count on it playing exactly like it did on the last correction. But that was the most. This is the most recent one. So and then it came down and actually did go to the orange line. Now, am I expecting the orange, which is the 50 moving average? Um, I am leaning towards Bitcoin price coming down to it. That's why I think you also probably uh, heard a lot of YouTubers mentioning the 42,000 area. That's where that's because the 50 is right here, and I am leaning that it will come and make a touch here, but I the situation we're in right now is a very very different situation, so it really doesn't matter. And let me explain what's. I mean, Bitcoin is about to go on. I mean, cryptocurrency coins are about to go on Nasdaq. CBDC, digital dollar. They're planning to release a digital currency for the U.S. dollar. China is already in a process of creating one for their currency. So there are trillions of dollars just for the news for Coinbase going on doing their IPO in March. I mean, this thing is about to blow up. I mean, it is about to go into the orbit, the cryptocurrency market. So does it really matter if you buy it at 55 or 40 or it can actually come down to the 100 too. The 100, it's surprisingly, it is right at where the weekly EMA 21 is. So that's the lowest I would say it can possibly go. I mean, that would be a steal, but it would be a really good deal here at the orange. And like I said, it really doesn't matter which price you buy, and try to bargain. But me personally, I would really like the orange. And then which is $42,000. Also, just a quick look at the dollar index. The dollar is dumping into a bottomless pit. But jokes aside, it's just definitely like we have talked about this in the previous video, and we said it was going to come back, do a touch, retest, and then get rejected, which exactly it's happening. And it's going down, dollar's going down, which is bullish for Bitcoin. You can watch my video on Bitcoin and US dollar inverse correlation, guys. Ethereum is behaving much more closer to how what Bitcoin was doing in 2017 bull run. It actually it came down to 1300, very close to its weekly EMA 21, which is, if it does a touch, I don't think it's going to stay there more than 10 minutes because this is, I mean, as you can see, and I can't, and I almost, I'm surprised that if you look at the news, all eyes are on Bitcoin. Even, no one's looking at Ethereum. You look at the news, it's Bitcoin, Bitcoin, and it's a really great deal for Ethereum right now. 2.0 is in the process, Ethereum 2.0, and this would be an unbelievable. I mean, these prices. This is a much better deal then obviously Bitcoin is what everyone's talking about. So that's good too. And then, but I was looking at a Yahoo Finance. It's funny. Okay, it's not pulling up. So on Yahoo Finance, the other day, today I didn't see that many Bitcoin news. I saw a couple, but the other day I was looking at Yahoo Finance, and it just was Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Here's one right here. So um, uh, you know, right now, well, again, maybe it's their algorithm, which can sense that I look at Bitcoin, but it's unimaginable how we used to talk about in 2018 during the bear market, and we used to say how Bitcoin institutions are going to come in, and it's going to all this stuff is going to happen, and it's actually become a reality, and it's just so unbelievable that it's actually happening. The news networks are, I mean, this the main channels, but yeah, that's why you want to actually get in Ethereum now. And also, this is what I was so the reason this is the reason I'm also saying, it doesn't really matter where you buy. If you try to bargain, you can never really catch the lowest low. But I am charting, so I am actually really, really kind of looking at the 42, and that would be a juicy, juicy deal. But this is CoinGecko, and if you see like the price of Ethereum in 2017 bull market, it went from 10, we're in January, 12, we're in February, March, $50, April, 54, May, I mean, 100, crossed 100 in May, 176 May, 256 June, so, and this is going to happen in the entire altcoin market. Do you really want to miss this? Uh, this right here, do you really want to miss this? And that's what I was keeping. This is what I'm keeping in mind, because this is something you don't want to miss, just for bargaining, for to get the absolute lowest price. However, I am actually going to get much more excited on when Bitcoin actually comes down to here. 42,000 would be really, really awesome.